Watch this video and let's talk about it.
Can you tell me what's wrong with this sample?
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Can you understand as a black woman why I would have a problem with that?
Yeah, I can double check who.
How could that be a mistake? Because this King, that's my last name, right? Comma would be my first name, correct?
Yeah.
How do you misspell Kiera as Kong? That's insane.
Yeah, I can double check who did that. I'm honestly not sure who printed that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. Previously, we've never had like any sort of issue like that. I understand where
Yeah.
you're coming from.
I'm on fire. I'm on fire right now. Like, that's unacceptable. And even if it is a typo, which, like, if they want to pull that and say that that's what it was, how? Seriously?
Like I mentioned, like I'm saying it to both of you, it was really not my intention to put that on there.
So here's my thing. One, I don't understand how you could mistype something like that. I don't understand how you can write Kong instead of Kiera. How did you mistype that?
I was typing. To be honest, I type really fast. I don't double check when I'm typing really fast. I did put your name on there, but for some reason it went to an error. But like I mentioned to you, it was in.
So it autocorrected from Kiera to Kong? That's crazy.
I'm Dr. Michael H. Ford, and let's talk about what you just saw. A black woman named Kiera King went to a medical clinic for routine care. She looked down at her sample vial and saw that her name was no longer Kiera King. It said King Kong. And in the clip, what matters is not just the label, it's the explanation that followed. First, the staff member apologized. Then she would double check. Then she said she types fast. Then she said maybe it auto-corrected. But history makes that explanation harder to hide behind. King Kong is not just a random set of letters. It comes from the 1933 film King Kong, centered on a giant ape captured and exhibited in New York. But long before and long after that film, anti-black imagery in the United States repeatedly compared black people to apes, brutes, and animals in order to portray them as less intelligent, less civilized, and less human. So when King becomes King Kong on a medical label, this does not land as a harmless typo. It lands inside that history. And that is why Kiera's question was so important. She asked them, can you understand as a black woman why I would have a problem with that? Because she was not reacting to a spelling error alone. She was reacting to dehumanization. She was reacting to a phrase with racial baggage. She was reacting to a medical setting turning into a site of humiliation, and that setting matters. In healthcare, names are not small details. Names are identity. Names are respect. Names are how patients are recognized as fully human. So when a clinic prints King Kong where a black woman's name should be, the issue is not just accuracy, the issue is dignity. One word on a vial may look small to somebody else, but history teaches us that language has always been one of the first tools used to strip people of their humanity. And once you understand that history, you realize that this was never just a typo. Healing starts with knowing. Follow for more.